You're meant to be together because there are certain people who walk into your life and immediately shift something inside you. You don't always understand why. You don't always know the reason, but you feel something, a pull, connection, a sense of familiarity that you cannot explain with logic. And when this happens, it is never accidental. It is never random. It is never coincidence. Sometimes two people are meant to cross paths because destiny has already chosen them for each other long before they even knew what love was. And today I want to tell you exactly why you and this person are meant to be together. Even if life tried to separate you, even if distance came between you, even if silence has filled the space where conversations once lived. 1. You're meant to be together because your soul recognized them before your eyes did. There are millions of people in this world, but not everyone feels familiar. Not everyone feels like home. Yet when you met this person, something clicked. Something inside you whispered, "I know them." Maybe you didn't say it out loud, maybe you tried to ignore it, maybe you pretended you didn't feel anything, but your soul knew. Your heart responded to their presence in a way it never did with anyone else. You felt calm, safe, curious, all at the same time, like they were a missing chapter of your story, like they were someone your heart had been waiting for long before you ever understood what waiting meant. This connection, you didn't build it. You didn't force it. You didn't create it through conversations or long nights. It just existed naturally, effortlessly, powerfully. And that is the first sign that you're meant to be together. Your souls recognized each other long before your minds did. 2. You're meant to be together because no matter how far you drift, something always pulls you back. Life is not always gentle. People get busy. They get scared. They overthink. They make mistakes. Maybe you two stopped talking. Maybe you both tried to move on. Maybe you convinced yourselves that separation was the best option. But even after all that, why does this person still live in your mind? Why do you still think of them at random moments? Why do you suddenly remember the way they smiled, the way they spoke, the way they made you feel? Why do you still feel connected? Because destiny doesn't give up. Because the universe doesn't allow two souls that belong together to forget each other so easily. Because even if you turn away, life finds a way to bring your thoughts back to this person. You may not speak every day. You may not see each other. But your connection never fades, pauses, but never disappears. This invisible pull is not normal, is not ordinary, is not casual. It is destiny's way of saying, this story is not over yet. 3. You're meant to be together because they make you want to be a better version of yourself. Listen carefully. There are people who enter your life and drain you. There are people who confuse you. And there are people who make you doubt yourself. But this person, they make you grow. They make you want to become stronger, more patient, more loving, more disciplined, more focused, more responsible, more emotionally mature. They don't have to demand it from you. They don't have to say anything. Just their presence, their energy, their importance in your life naturally inspires you to upgrade yourself. They don't weaken you. They don't distract you. They make you want to rise higher. Why? Because deep inside you know they deserve the best version of you. And you want to give that to them. Not out of pressure, not out of fear, but out of love. Growing for someone is not a burden. It is a blessing. And when a person inspires your evolution, that is a sign you're meant to be in each other's life. 4. You're meant to be together because you feel their emotions even when they don't say a word. You don't need explanations. You don't need long paragraphs. You don't need constant communication. You simply feel them. You know when they're sad, even if they hide it. You know when they're stressed, even if they act strong. You know when they miss you, even if they stay silent. You can sense their energy, almost like your hearts are connected through something invisible. This is rare. This does not happen with every person you meet. Some people talk to you for years and you never feel anything. But this person, one thought of them can change your mood. This emotional sensitivity comes from a deep soul bond, the kind that only happens once or twice in a lifetime. 5. You're meant to be together because you see a future with them without trying. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel imaginary. It doesn't feel like a fantasy. When you think of your future, they naturally appear in it. You imagine them in your victories. You imagine them in your home. You imagine them in your happiest moments. You imagine them by your side. Not because you're desperate, but because something inside tells you that they belong there. You feel a sense of peace when you think of them, a sense of direction, a sense of hope. This is not attachment. This is not illusion. This is not loneliness. This is your intuition. This is your soul. This is destiny whispering, you two still have chapters left to write. 6. You're meant to be together because your story has purpose. Some love stories are short. Some are lessons. Some are temporary. But some are meant to transform you. Maybe this person came into your life to help you heal. Maybe you came into theirs to guide them. Maybe you both met because you were ready to grow together. Maybe your connection carries a purpose you haven't discovered yet. Destiny does not make mistakes. People do. Timing does. Fear does. But destiny, never. If this person keeps returning to your heart, if your thoughts go back to them no matter how much time passes, if something inside you still believes there is more left between you, then trust that. Because purpose-driven connections do not fade. They only pause until the right moment arrives. 7. You're meant to be together because they feel like home. At the end of the day, when the world is noisy, when life becomes heavy, when nothing makes sense, this person still feels like comfort. Their presence calms your mind, their voice settles your heart, their memory gives you strength. They feel like peace, they feel like safety, they feel like home. And remember, home is not a place. Home is a person. When you find someone who feels like home, the universe doesn't let you lose them easily. Final message. Destiny is not done with you two. Maybe you're apart right now. Maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're healing. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you're silently hoping that life will bring you both back together. But hear this. If two hearts are meant for each other, no distance is too far, no time is too long, and no circumstance is too difficult. The universe will rearrange itself to make sure you meet again at the right time, in the right way, with the right mindset and with the right hearts. Your story is not over. Your connection is not an accident. Your feelings are not imagination. You are meant to be together because destiny has already written your name side by side long before you ever knew what love was. And when destiny decides, nothing can stop it. Welcome to Soul and Rest. If you're curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a fact that could change the way you see